Good morning, everyone. Kylie Bertucci, #1 Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Australia with you this morning. And I have a new setup. I'm going to have to take a while to get used to it. And in typical Kylie fashion, I decided to play with it just before I went live. Should give myself a little bit more time. The story of my life. That's how I roll. See my cup in the background? That's how I roll. Now, hopefully, yes, we have comments. Brilliant. I got time to at least do a restart, so that's really good news. Everything is looking good. So I'm no longer with my little rocking little stand, so hopefully you get less movement. It's a little bit wobbly because of the desk if I push on it, but anyway, it'll hopefully be a bit more stable. And I may even be able to put it on the different, I know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to set it up on a separate table. Hello everyone. Thanks for jumping in. So as always, I have a lot to share with you today. There's always something amazing happening in the Bertucci household. Good morning. I hope you all saw the mouse that Bruno caught this week. I was freaking out. He wrapped it in a plastic bag and he was like, there he is now. He heard me talking about him. So yes, he's my hero. I didn't even know that he had put mouse traps out, and I didn't know that there was a mouse plague in Melbourne apparently. But anyway, I'll just go out and in, hopefully it'll all happen. That's the annoying thing with internet, isn't it? Hi, Jazz. Good to see you. Now, I think one of my customers, Kerry, she was saying that she wanted to join up this morning. Was it Bruno or last night? Anyway, I will be with you, Kerry. She couldn't find the things that she wanted to add to her starter kit. So hopefully if Kerry goes ahead, then I only need 2 more people to join. So if you're thinking about joining, I would love to have you in my team. Good morning, Dorina. Your cup's up here behind me. See? I haven't used it yet. It's too precious to me. Oh, that's sad, Melissa. Give big hugs to your daughter. I hope she gets better soon. Yeah, I'm really bad. I don't watch the news, and so Bruno has to update me on everything that's going on in the world. I should just log in the morning, but I end up logging onto Facebook and then time just disappears somewhere into cyberspace. Does everyone else have that problem? It's like, oh, where did 4 hours go? That's what I say after going to Pinterest. What did I accomplish? Oh, I pinned a lot of things. It's a shocker. And what was I saying? Oh, yes. So Kerry, I will be with you. I will help you with your starter kit. It's a bit confusing when you can add the new things, but then you don't have a list. Anyway, it is a bit confusing. So I will help you with that one. Loves Facebook. So I have lots of show and tell here for you. But typical me have put it in my usual spot. Yes, try and stay off Facebook. So you probably saw this one. I'll do my show and tell first, and then I'll show you all my random act of kindness cards that I've received this week. It's been very cool, actually. But yes, that's awful, Alia. I did actually see that. That was really, really sad. Bruno sent me the link. And I just thought, like, what type of people are going to be at an Ariana Grande concert? It's young girls. Anyway, it gets me really upset, all those sort of things. I was very, very sad. Yeah, that was awful. So this is the card that I made, moving on to nicer things to talk about, because it makes me really sad. I don't want to cry on here. This is the Crazy Crafters block hop that I did with Nadine Koller from Germany. Nadine is an incredible stamper, so it was such a privilege to be able to stamp with her as a special guest. And, oh, have I stuck a little bit of, yeah, look at that. It's a bit of washi tape that's stuck there. I'm like, what's that piece of washi there? Anyway, there we go. So this is the new Lemon Lime Twist, and this is the new In Colour Stacks. So yes, Lemon Lime is the bomb. It's like totally my favorite. And so I used the mini treat bag for this one because that's staying, and it's just such a cute, you know, different way of actually doing a card if you wanted to. You don't have to do like a treat in there. You could actually use it as a little envelope and something a little bit different too. It's like decorating your envelope to extreme. So yeah, please use it for this. I think it's a really cool, like if I received a card like this, I'd be like, that's so cool. And you can kind of use it for a different thing afterwards if you wanted to. Give it to another friend and they could put goodies in there or keep it forever because you could never let go of it. Yeah, gift cards, that's true. I just think it's a really neat idea. And that's the copper trim, of course. The amazing copper trim. And the Sahara sand. So yeah, it's amazing the colours that Lemon Lime Twist can actually go with. And of course some white embossing and some punching with our hand punching. Actually, is that continuing in our new catalogue? I'm not even sure. There's so many things I'm like, is that continuing? I've got to, thank you, Candace. Oh, good. Oh, that's good. I'm so glad, Megan. She had fun doing her rack. Ooh, opening up your pre-order. I actually have been busy yesterday. I've done half of what I wanted to do for this month. I won't show the other way around. But here are my random act of kindness that are going out this month. And I've got another like 4 or 5 cards there that I want to get posted, to get them out. Hashtag make a card, send a card. Is that the one that is? Random act of kindness. I'm bringing rack cards back. They're the hashtags. So yes, I'm very excited about sending those out. So 8 people are going to get a nice surprise. Some of them, actually, a few of them are international. Netherlands, USA. And 2 of them are Australia. So they should get them hopefully in the next week. But yeah, I'll get them posted. Bruno, if you're watching, can you get me international stamps, please? Thank you, best husband ever. Hashtag husbands of Stampin' Up. Now, this was the other one that I made for the Global Design Project last night. Does your name automatically carry over? No, Sarah. You need to accept the event. So make sure you've accepted the May event because then everyone who's in the May event knows that you are taking part. Good. That's nice, Nicole. Thank you. Oh, you haven't had a chance. Of course, your daughter comes first, Melissa. I'm glad it arrived though. All my VIP customers are like posting pictures of all their survival kits. I didn't even have a survival kit left here to show. That post was so popular and Bruno did an amazing job because that was his little baby, his project from beginning to end. And it was huge. It was like 100 survival kits that he made and handmade cards doing Love It, Chop It. My husband wants to know how you know him. Is that like calling me Cleopatra? It's a random question. I don't know if I know your husband. But anyway, moving along, Angel. So, best husband ever. Gotcha. Sorry. Adelaide time. See, I'm just thinking, I'm one-eyed. I'm just thinking Bruno is the best husband ever. So yes, Bruno, get me stamps. And this was my card last night for the Global Design Project. I got a lot of really amazing comments from this one. And yes, it's strange. I'm using pink. Oh, what am I doing? But I just feel a bit random using flowers and not using something that's a bit girly, right? It would be a bit random if you use different colours. But anyway, I'll give it a go. I'll try it one time with different colours. Maybe a bit of Bermuda Bay and crushed curry, like my top. Yes, this got a lot of attention, this one. And I thought I'll just add a little bit of new, which was the gold faceted gems. Look at those gems, would you? Bling, bling. They are the best. I know, Sarah. Sarah asked me to buy the framelits last night. And I said, I can't sell to you. You're in the US. And asked if she had a US demo. But then I checked on the US website and they have sold out of these thinlits anyway. So I'm very sorry I couldn't help you, Sarah. So it shows in Australia we are very fortunate to still have these framelits. And they're 40% off. Yes, 40% off. I'm having a one-off thing. I know I'm going to have to be very careful. I don't want to start liking pink. Please don't do it to me. So yes, please keep in mind that it is on low inventory, so it is not going to be around for long. And if you're watching this video, I did say I shut off my host code yesterday. However, if you're a customer of mine and you still want to use that host code, I will let you if you've watched this video, because I haven't closed off the code just yet. I'm working on it today. So yes, if you wanted these beautiful items, which is the So In Love stamp set, and that is 15% off that stamp set. And then the stems, where is it? Stylish stems. Yes, that's them there. And so both of those are retiring. You will not be able to get them again. I was really shocked that this one was going, to be honest. Very, very surprised. And I'm also shocked that it's still in the shop. I would have thought it was sold out by now. But I'm sure by the end of today they will be, right? Because of all of you shopping with me. Yes, I did my jamborees today. I thought, you know what? I've been wearing black for a while. Got to put my jams on. So I did my jamboree nails. That was so quick. I'm like, why haven't I been doing them? And now they'll stay on for like 2 weeks. They're the best. So yeah. Anyway, they were my creations for last week. That's all I did last week. It was a massive week last week. We had the international highlights were on. We had the blog hop with Nadine, which I did that one. And what else happened last week? Oh, and then Bruno's post about the survival kits. That was amazing. And he did the massive stack of cards too. Where did you buy the magnetic? On eBay, Jen. I just went to eBay. I got them in A4 sheets. A4 magnetic sheets, and then just chop them down. Love it, chop it. Yeah, then they're much easier, keeping everything in place. Yes. Now, Random Act of Kindness cards. Are you part of the group? You better be. We just hit 900. Whoop, whoop. Big thank you to my admin girls. Oh my goodness. We have been so busy on that group that if it wasn't for my admin girls, that group would not exist. So thank you all very much for being so amazing on that group. And there's others that are jumping in and helping people out. And it is amazing, that group. It is all about giving, not receiving. What was my hashtag? Give with no expectation. I think that's the hashtag I've been using. Because we live in a world where we get to the point where we're like, well, if I do this, what am I going to get? What do I get out of it? Why would I do that? I don't understand why I would just give something. But it is amazing how just that act of giving and being there for someone makes such a huge difference in their life. And there was one lady that jumped on there, and I loved what she said, Diane. She said that she would receive cards and she wouldn't be able to thank people because she was going through leukemia treatment. And it really touched me because that's exactly what I had said in a previous message. We don't know what people are going through. They could be going through depression or anxiety, or they could have serious health problems like cancer or something like that. And they can't take a photo of the card that arrived and post it. So maybe if someone doesn't reply, it means that you've picked the right person. So it's very much a group that you expect nothing in return. And you can write lists and say who you've sent them to so that you can spread the love around. You're not picking the same person every time. But the whole idea is just to give, not to get. Yes, and make sure it's current product. A few people have been asking me about the current product situation. And I think the main reason why I love that group being current product is so that our cards have like a second life. Because then we receive these beautiful cards. I can show them on these videos when I receive them. If they're not current product, I can't show them, because the last thing I want is for my customers to be seeing product they can't get their hands on, and they can't replicate those cards. It's like the inspiration has gone. They can't get it. And the other thing is too, it's like one step away from using non-Stampin' Up stuff. And I really want it to stay a Stampin' Up Random Act of Kindness group, because it helps us all to be inspired from one another. Another really cool thing is when you receive these cards, you can put a few in your bag. And if you meet someone, you're like, oh, I received these beautiful cards this week, and just start chatting to people about it. And I think there was a few on the group that actually Yes, you can ask that, Jen. She asked, can I ask people who haven't got one? Absolutely. Yep, go for it. And a few people have jumped on there and said that. Who hasn't got a card yet? And that's a nice way of making sure that you pick someone. And it's also nice if you just sort of scroll through and see who's got ones. You could do it that way too, and then just sort of check the list and see who you have noticed hasn't been posting, but who has sent ones. I always look out for the ones that have been sending cards to, because it's nice to, pay it forward to the ones that are paying it forward themselves. So yeah, you can have your own little code that you work through as to why you pick a certain person. Some people just go, some people go alphabetical and they have some sort of structure, but that's what I love about the group. It's completely random. Some people can't handle it. They're like, I want to be told what to do. And it's like, no, you pick how many cards you send. You send whatever you want to send. And that means that our admin girls and myself have less work to do. And it leaves it up to each individual to be accountable themselves, because we're all grown up women. We don't need our hand held. What are you talking? I just requested to join and popped on here and you're talking about it. Are you not in the group, Chloe? Oh my goodness, you're going to love it. It's a really, really fun group. Yes, the June event is up. So you can actually, I'll put another link actually in the pinned header. You're the finger pointer. I love that, Petra. Oh, that's cute. They pick yours because of the town, Snowflake. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that, Rose. I've been thinking about you with your mum. Rose lost her mum. How long is it now? Is it over a month? But yeah, that's really hard. If you don't join the events, Petra, you won't get any cards in return. So if you are happy not to receive cards, that's fine. But putting your name, saying you're attending the event, tells people that you're happy to receive a card because you're giving a card. Because we at least want to have that happening, that you're saying, yes, I'm sending, so therefore you're happy to receive. Because some people have had to leave. Oh, you're so cute. I'm going to put you on that event. I'm going to force you to be on the event. You've got to have some random act of kindness cards. They're so good when they arrive. March 9th. Wow, that's not long at all. A really big shock. And I think that's the thing about this group that's amazing, is people that I've spoken to have said it's come exactly at the right time when they've had a really bad day, or they needed something to sort of build them up. And that's what I love about the theme encouragement. And that's been another sort of question, like, why is that the theme all the time? Why can't we do Christmas or birthdays and things like that? And obviously my beliefs, I don't celebrate any of those things. I know that's quite random. Random act of kindness. However, there are a lot of people in those positions now that are doing different celebrations, or they don't do celebrations that are mainstream. But I thought it's really nice to actually step away from those events. And of course there will be events set up where you can do those sort of, celebration events, birthday, Christmas, all that sort of thing. But I thought it's really nice, like, we're losing touch of the random part of it. And life is so stressful as it is, that trying to remember people's birthdays, Christmas time, I can imagine when a Christmas card comes, it's like, it's nice, but then it's like, oh, I've got to do it too. It's like, it comes with guilt sort of thing. It's like, I haven't sent out that many cards. Maybe I should send them one. But the best thing about random is just like not expecting anything at all, and it just coming. And it's encouragement too. We've got so many beautiful stamps that we can use that build each other up. And I think as women, we need to lift each other up. We go through lots of things in our life. And so, yeah, it'd be nice. Well, I think, Susan, there's going to be a completely different event. I just want this to stay encouragement, to build up, to not have any dates. Because, like, for me personally, even if I did celebrate birthdays, it would stress me out having a deadline. I just love the fact that I'm free and I can just pick whoever I like, whenever I like. There's no obligation. There's no expectation. It's a complete surprise. I love that aspect of it. So Some of my admin girls are working on another group, so keep that in mind for those of you that like the celebration side of things. We understand that that's part of your life, and you know, I'm not judging what you do, and we all have our own thing. So yeah, the girls are setting up another group for that particular thing, like birthdays and Christmas and events and that sort of thing. So yes, we're making sure everyone is happy, because we don't want people being unhappy. We're there for all of you. Excellent, Sarah. Sarah's one of our admin girls that is working on that one. Oh, heart attack. It was so sad. That would have been the worst plane flight ever. I always stress about that. It's made me realize I need to call my mum now. I need to call my mum today, straight after this video. So after all that chat about random act of kindness, I'm going to show you some. So this one was from Cindy in the USA. Amazing, Cindy. I absolutely adore this. Stanza! And I love how it's sending smiles across the miles. That's like perfect sentiment for coming all the way over from the USA. Yes, Megan likes that. No pressure. We have so much pressure these days. It's like, I didn't want to add to your pressure. But I know some of you love it. So we're setting up another group for you to do that. So you can do both. You can have random, or you can have, yeah, up to you. Totally up to you what you want to do. Emma, you're the bomb. Check out this amazing card. Oh, love it. And it's so beautiful, the sentiment. That's one of our brand new stamp sets that I cannot wait to get my hands on. Emma must have got this on stage, I would say. Yes. Yes, I was hoping for more glimmer paper too. Oh, no, I'm kidding. I'm not a glimmer girl, but I love that card. Thank you, Emma. You're the bomb. Emma is the reason why we can see the cards the right way round. Emma was the one that taught me how to flip the camera so that I can do this. I can go, oh, when you're dancing on the ceiling. Oh, what a feeling. I'll dance to Sarah's card. Dancing on the ceiling. Thanks, Sarah. You taught me something new and I love you for it. You're the bomb. Okay, I'm back again. Sorry. Just had to come into my inner child for a moment. Cheer up, Rose. Did that cheer you up a bit, Rose? Just for a moment. Not for long. Lizzie, you're the bomb. Lizzie Taylor. Lizzie and I were chatting last night. She's the best. She's a real sweetie. I'm hoping that we can catch up with Lizzie and her husband Wayne very soon. Yay! Sending smiles across the miles. See, it's perfect. I love the colours on this too, Lizzie. Yes, we are time poor. And there's always something happening. It's like craziness. You feel like you're just chasing your tail and not accomplishing anything. It's like, what did I do? I actually don't know. Someone sees you. How are you? So busy. What have you been doing? Not sure. Oh, that's so cute, Ellie. It did get suddenly very dark, didn't it? Maybe I put the wrong filter on. Oh, there you go. Does that look a bit better? It was probably I tapped an area of the phone. It's so easy, Karen. You just press the little magic wand in the corner of your phone and then you just go to the little settings thing. But I will put a picture up. I thought I put a picture up on my international training page, but I will put it there because Emma's the sharing and caring type of gal. Yeah. So this is Carolyn. Carolyn sent this to the lovely Bruno. He was very chuffed to receive this all the way from Montreal. We love Montreal. We went there and it is just an amazing, amazing city. You cannot believe you are in Quebec. And poutine, my favorite food in the world. Love poutine. I have no idea why I have weight issues. Anyway, I love hot chips too much. Skinny is overrated. So I was very sad to see this one go. This was a beautiful, beautiful stamp set. And yes, it has completely sold out here in Australia. but it is gorgeous. She's done an incredible job with that. Yes, Canada is stunning. We went to Vancouver as well, and we loved it there. It reminded us a lot of Melbourne. It's very similar to Melbourne. So I felt very at home when we went to Vancouver. We're going to probably be going there next year when we go to Alaska. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're going to go see our friends in Vancouver and then probably head over to USA. Because we always like to drop in and see New York. It's the way we roll. So, I love this one. This is from Deborah Davidson. Thank you, Deborah. I'm yet to take a photo of this one and put it on the group. I have to do one of my funny faces. Everyone's used to me doing funny faces with my photos now. However, I do show them properly on the video. So you get like a double showing because I'm a bit silly on the group. Poor Emma's card ended up all wonky because I had big lips. Yes, Ellen, I did. I got the trip. Yes, yes, yes. Newfoundland is your hometown. Nice. Now, I love this stamp at the back. Can you read this? This is an individually crafted work of art. Any smudges, splotches, or any irregularness are intentional and do not diminish the quality of this piece in any way. Love that. That is amazing. Thank you, Deborah. So I told you, look how spoiled I am. This is from Ellie, and Ellie wrote the most amazing things in here. Thank you, Ellie. This is so beautiful. Hope you don't mind. I'm going to share a little bit of it. Thank you for your support, encouragement, enthusiasm on your Facebook pages. They are my food to help me grow and achieve a business. I was lost just buying and making, fulfilling my own creative needs, but doing nothing with it. I didn't know what to do. I was lost and done. I haven't been invited, despite requests, to meet my team. And she said that basically this has given her hope that she could do something with her business. So I'm really thrilled to hear that because the videos definitely help me. Sometimes I feel a bit, yeah, it did look like Jessica Rabbit. Sometimes it's a bit stressful adding in the videos because there's so much other work to do, but I feel like they're so important for me and for me to grow and learn as well, that they're well worth putting aside the time every week to do. And consistency always pays off. And I am seeing amazing rewards from doing the videos, the business ones as well. Yeah, lots of people benefiting from it. So that's really nice. We all need encouragement. Yes, that background stamp is the best. Oh no, this one is not a background stamp. This is paper. Is that what you meant? The background stamp? Anyway. This one came yesterday from Vanessa Choi, who's actually in my team. And I just thought this is a perfect example of Love It, Chop It. How amazing does that look? And it's one full sheet, just a card front of DSP. Yep. I'm so glad, Brenda. I'm really happy to hear that. Because it takes a little bit of brain power. You watch them before bed. I'm so glad I can be in bed with you, Barbara. Hope we're up to no good. Hope this card brings joy to you. Thank you so much for all your support. Great to have a team leader like you. Thanks, Vanessa. Love my card. Amazing. Why am I singing today? I don't know why I'm in a singing mood today. They say it's good for serotonin. So I will post pictures of all the cards that I haven't put on the group yet. I will put them to one side. Bruno did those ones and I did those ones. Because knowing me, I don't have Jessie here. And knowing me, I'll put them in the wrong spot and never find them again. It is so easy, Sarah. Like, you will not believe how easy it is. In fact, I will show you right this minute. Where's a piece of 12 by 12 paper? Let me just grab some over here. Ta-da! Here is a piece of 12 by 12. So you work out basically which way you want it to face. I mean, it's a bit difficult on this paper because it's kind of all the same. But I'll put a link up for you, Brenda, so that you can have a look at that. So basically you chop it in half, and for Australia it's 10 centimetres. Is it 10 centimetres? No, sorry, take that back. 14.4 centimetres in Australia you chop it at. In America, do I have my, sorry, I'm just rolling over here. I had a little prototype that I kept here on my desk. Does someone remember the size? We say it almost every week, don't we? I should know it off by heart by now. But I don't, because the measurements are so different in the States. All right, I'm going to take a guess. Your normal card is 5.5 by 4.25. Is that right? Does that sound correct for the inches? Because if that is correct, if it's 5.5 by 4.25, yes, correct, good. I'm on the right track. So you would cut this in half at 5.25, because it's 5.5, so you want to take 1/4 inch off. So 5.25, and then you're going to be left with like a strip piece, and that's when you cut your 4 inches, because it's 4 1/4 normally, so you just take 1/4 inch off. And then you get six card fronts from one piece of DSP. And that is it. Just take 1/4 inch off. Does that make sense? And depending on which way, like that's for if you want a portrait card, but if you want landscape, obviously you would cut it slightly differently. But very simple. And in Australia it's 14.4, and then you do 10 centimetres. 10, 10, 10. And you end up with a little strip along the side, and you can use those strips for other cards. I just put like, a couple of strips on a note card and use all the scraps as well. So then nothing goes to waste. Yes, it's very cool. So should we do some stamping together? So stamping? Yeah, I was totally rapping. I didn't stutter. The stutter rap. I'm showing my age. Pleasure, Sarah. So I'm going to try for the first time flipping this camera. Let us hope that it goes without any glitches. Yes, of course, use the strip. Oh, and use it on the inside. Yes, we know how much I love decorating the inside of my cards. I should have shown you. Look at the inside of this card. Oh, look how beautiful that is. Love. Good on you, Tracy. Love it, chop it. Well done. No more hoarding. Free ourselves. It is nice. You're being kind to your paper if you chop it. Tell yourself as you're chopping it, go, I love you. Chop. I love you. The stutter rap. All right, ready? I'm going to flip you. Let's see how we go. Ooh. So, I've got my handy new device here. We shall see what happens. Oh, I think it's going to be okay. Anyway, we'll soon find out. Woohoo! Now I think we need some light. Oh, it's a bit bright. We'll put it over there. Thank you for letting me have you all as guinea pigs. What's going on here? Oh, that's right. It's flipped. So we need to do the other flip. Yay! And I'll bring that out a bit. Sorry, I'm testing it all out on you. I know you don't mind, because you know that that's how I roll. Nothing's like super professional with Kylie. If you want super professional... What's with my stuttering today? I think I should have gone to bed earlier. That's what it is. It's exactly what it is. Guess what I did last night? I went to Pilates. I was a good girl. Bria and I went together. All right, here we go. Oh, yeah, I don't want to say that, do I, Randy? That was a bit rude. Okay, I think that's as good. I actually have only had one coffee today. Maybe I should have more. Maybe it's not enough coffee. That would be the go. So, what have we got here? I am going to do a different take on this one because obviously this one here I used retiring product, not retired yet. Yes, I think it is a record, Christy. It's getting bigger every week. I try not to look at the number because then I start having panic attacks. People watching. I'm just pretending no one's here. No one's watching me be an idiot. I'm totally on my own. I don't like the fact that you can see this, but anyway, I will work that out. Look, I'll cover it with some DSP. Oh, look at that DSP sitting there. How lovely. I'll work on that one. Thank you. Thanks so much. See, progress. Do I say hashtag progress? Yes, I think so. So I am going to play with this. Stop it, Barbara. 150 eyes. You know how to psych a woman out. I'm going to be going like this now when I'm creating. Yes, the lighting is a bit strange. That way's too bright. But anyway, we'll work it out. We'll work it out together, won't we? Bruno bought me an LED strip. Oh, there you go, Bruno. He's saying lighting. I've turned on the lighting, I promise. But it's very hard because of where I'm standing. If I move away, then the lighting changes. But yes. Sorry, Bruno, you're just going to have to deal with it. I'm not listening to you today. Last time I, oh, yes, I can zoom in, actually. That's a good idea. Thank you. Was that Sarah? So what I will do is go like that. See, I'm still learning. Hi, Laurie. Good to see you. Well done in your tutorial. Sorry, I couldn't help you more. Hopefully I helped you enough with it. Is that a little bit better? I might have to bring the card to you so you can have a look. But anyway, we're getting there. All this new stand business. Ooh, it's a bit nerve-wracking. So, oh, that'll be good if I can extend that. Yes, I've worked it out, peeps. Oh, sorry. Do I have an admirer again? Thank you for telling me. I'm going to have fun with this. No, it's not that one that needs to move. What did my admirer say? Last week I had Mark on here, didn't I? And he was saying, hello. Thank you for giving me the heads up. I missed out on my admirer last time and I was very sad about that. Okay, I think that's a little bit better. Thanks for letting me practice. Okay, let's get started. I have a look now. I need a shot of vodka now. That's what I need. So anyway, moving along. So I'm going to use new product on this. And I'm sorry for the shadows, Bruno. It's from The Blind in front of me. Eric and Native Team Developers. So I'm going to do the same base. I'm sort of keeping this top secret as to which stamp set I'm using. But I think you might have some idea if you've seen some thinlets in front of us. Vodka sounds good. Well, it's a little bit naughty because it's like it's past 12 o'clock. Surely that's not bad, is it? And then I've got Berry Burst again as my base. Oh, who cut this? What is going on here? I'm going to have to cut another piece. Oh, no, that was for the inside. You doofus. You doofus, you silly doofus. Where did I put the outside then? Oh, dear. This is what Kylie gets for being organised. I was so organised. Oh, there it is. I'm like, I'm sure I did that. You got to laugh or you'll cry. Okay. So, no, I lied. That is going to be inside, but this is the outside. I'm doing Night of Navy. And I'm going to use the medallion with some bronze. Eric is spamming me, is he? Where is he? Where's Eric? Come on, Eric. We're going to ban you. Boy, he's far down. Hello, everyone. Oh, block Eric. Goodbye. Why do people do that? I really don't get it. It's like, do they think someone's going to buy from them because they've spammed or overtaken it? Oh, wow, what a nice product. I love your product because you spam. I'm so interested in it now. I really don't understand people. They don't understand true marketing, do they? Wow, you're such a nice person, overtaking someone else's video and spamming. So, I have this one here to use, which is the Eastern Beauty. Now, remember that you can only get that really cool bundle. Sorry about all these weird lights everywhere. Oof, don't like that. Can I make that brighter? Anyway, so yes, you can only get this bundle until the end of this month. The big bundle, the Premier bundle and the Starter bundle. After that, you don't get the extra freebies. I think you're getting like thick vanilla cardstock and some notes. And we don't need what he's trying to sell because we have you. Yeah, you get free business classes. We don't need you, Eric. Goodbye. So I'm picking a few of these backgrounds here. I thought these really cool little dots here. Little spray. And the little dots. Bring the spammer back. Yeah, we'll have a chat to him. My Jessie, my assistant, she got requested, those Facebook people that keep what do you say, they like copy people's profile. They don't take over, but they just copy the profile and then sort of start messaging people on the friends list. And so she got one of those from my mum, this random dodgy person that decided to contact her, and she's chatting away to them. She's like, yeah, I'm going to have a chat to them and find out what they want and see if I can lead them along. She was catfishing the catfisher. Is that what it's called? Ooh, look how pretty that is. So I've just created my own little stamp. I find this a lot easier when doing like backgrounds. Especially with polymer, it's so awesome. You can just stick them all on the one thing and then just stamp away. Actually, no, I won't go that way. It'll look odd. So I just want to keep a little bit of white space here for my stamp. Hacker. Not Packer. Hacker. Should I do the one, You Make Me Smile? To think of you makes me smile. They did that with your mother-in-law. Oh, my goodness. They're so bad. No, it's not. It's weird, Sarah. They don't hack into your account. They just copy your account. So just make sure that if you have a friends list, that your friends list is private. Because if your friends list is private, they have no reason to copy your profile. So they literally take your profile picture. They copy that because it's so easy to copy a picture. So they make it look like the exact same profile. And then because they have access to your friends, then they go and start refriending your friends list. So they're not actually hacking into your account. They're like creating your account again. They're copying it. So you can easily stop that though. Just put it to your friends list to private. So that somewhere on Facebook it says friends list. Oh, good. I'm so happy, Catherine. I'm showing you how to make use of it. The best thing about this bundle. Oh, they wanted money. Of course they did. What? They wanted money? I'm shocked. Why else would these scammers be messaging? Are you seeing what I'm seeing? So please, please, please make sure if you're going to get the medallion bundle that you have the circle layering. Because the circles are the best. Because then you can cut out like all these things as well. This flower was actually still joined. So you just have to come in with your paper snips and sort of cut off the part that's still joined. But I'm going to put that there. And then I'm going to put these two behind here. And I'll put that on dimensionals, of course. Bruno's been very good and used the outside first this time. He got in trouble last video. And I'm just going to do that and then layer it on the blue. It's quite masculine, this one, despite the fact that that medallion. But if I wanted to, I might actually see, because, you know, this is typical Kylie. This is how I roll, peeps. I'm going to cut down some of the Berry Burst, the new colour. So I'm going to do that. That's the right amount. Hopefully. I was having a brain freeze. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I like that better. Does everyone like that better? I do. That's all that counts, is if I like it better. I just feel like it's a little bit more feminine. And then, of course, we'll add our amazing faceted gold gems on top. Bring, bring. Now, please make sure you don't hoard these, people. Use them. Who hoards these? Who goes, oh, I can't use 3. It's too many. Are you a bit like that with paper and embellishments? So let's stick these down. I know, I love the gems, but please make sure if you get the gems that you use the gems. Because I've got an epiphany for you. If you use the gems, I give you permission to buy more gems. Yep, I know. It's like an amazing epiphany. If you use them, you can buy more packets. And then you can use them and buy more packets. So don't feel like we're in the war and we have to keep our supplies because we're going to run out. We're not going to run out. It's going to be okay. We'll just tell Stampin' Up! To make some more. Does that sound good? Have I freed you of your issue? Your psychological embellishment and paper issues? I feel like a counsellor sometimes. I feel like I have to help people work through their issues. Well, actually, it was my issues too. I'm just gluing it a bit around here with the Tombow. You can use the fine tip glue pen too, of course. But these are big enough to use. Yes! Can't wait for the adhesive sheets, Sarah. Ugh. No more gluing these tiny little thinlets, because no matter what, you end up with glue everywhere. Fortunately, they dry clear, but yes, it will be really good. Maybe Stampin' Up! Knew what they were doing, getting rid of the adhesive remover. Because now we'll have the sheets. We won't get glue everywhere. Because that's probably the only time that I end up using that adhesive remover. Yes, mini dimensionals! I can't wait for them. Now I'm just going to glue this down onto just really lightly on the white. You have to be a bit careful. That's the only time I sort of see it show up, the Tombow. And for those that haven't watched me before, I'm a Tombow addict with my paper. Although it's going to make a liar of me today. Oh no, there we go. Oh, look what I did! Yes, so anyway, I was going to use the Stitched Shapes framelits for my sentiment today. All the girls helped me with my big smudge last week. Because I didn't use as much glue, I didn't have as much movement. FYI, if you don't use much glue, it will dry quicker and you won't get to move it as quick. Note to self. Hide it with the gem. Yes, I think that could work. Although it's actually not a bad smudge. I could totally make it look like it was meant to be there. And whoever gets it go, wow, that like, those like little dots. It's like she's like stamped off those dots and put them there. What was the card before? That was so cool. Any smudges? I'm going to get that again because that was just like perfect for this. Any smudges, splotches, or any irregularities are intentional. This was totally intentional. Do not diminish the quality of this piece in any way. Yep. It really doesn't. So I've put dimensionals on here. Actually, what I ended up doing with this is I guesstimated where I want it to go so that I could make sure that these are coming in behind it. I didn't want them to sort of be out here in cyberspace somewhere. So I just brought them in like that. And then once I worked out where I wanted it, that is when I glued that down. I glued these ones direct. So again, you just come in and say, yep, that's about where I want it. And then do the same with this. I totally need that stamp, Brenda. It's like every video I'm smudging something, aren't I? But one is only human. I hope my human tendencies are helping you all feel better. Bruno will be dying right now. Did you see what I did? Look at this annoying light here. How did it do that? I'm going to have to like shift this whole thing. Bruno always says, do not just flip the back of these off. Put them in the bin. I'm such a messy crafter. Okay, I'm shifting. Oh, if I shift that way, I can see my coffee going all over the table. Because that's what would happen with Kylie. Ready? Beep, beep. Oh, that's not going very far. Is that a bit better out of the sunlight? Look at this chaos. Who's a chaotic crafter? Me. Who's all over the place? Me. Do I do a big one? Yeah, I'll do a big one. Oh, look at how stunning that is. I'll do it on the other two as well. I've got these little ones here. Are all of you dying? How many faceted gems I'm using? Remember, just buy more. You're OCD. You must be having heart palpitations, Megan. I'm sorry. OCD people find me very hard to watch because I put a mess everywhere. Bruno's like, close the lids to the ink. Do this. He's a bit of an OCD stamper. So just to let you know, with the stamp here, or the thinlits, you layer these. So I used this one. Then I came in with this triangle one. And then I came in with this other triangle circle. And then put that through the big shot. So it's really cool, these thinlits. If you play with them, they're incredible. And they have so much versatility to them. And they work perfectly, as I mentioned before, with the layering circle framelits. So please make sure you have them to get the most out of it. Now, should we decorate the inside? I think we should, because it's just so pretty. So I've got my inside already pre-cut. That confused me. And I'm going to use, I'll do this little flower, I think. There's a technique that I want to try here. It may or may not work. However, I really want to try it on the front of a card, and you probably will see it being used somewhere else. Oh, I don't know if it'll work with polymer. But anyway, we'll give it a whirl. Because that's what I'm going to do. Actually, I might test it on a piece of white first, rather than the one that's cut. So this is what I'm thinking of doing. I had a little bit of a play with this yesterday. So I've stamped it with the Berry Burst. If you turn them over and cut face up, you can even line up the lines. Ooh, that's cool. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking of doing. Can everyone see that? I actually really like this effect. So I basically stamp and twist. Stamp, twist. Anyone seen that anywhere before? I don't know. I just make up stuff in my head. And then I'm like, I totally made that up. I did that last time. I'm like, I think I just made something up. And everyone's like, no, you didn't, you doofus. It's been around for years. You wish you came up with your own idea. Yeah, it does sound like a bit of a dance move. But I like the, because it kind of gives it that, like, stamp off effect. Like, you probably could get the same effect if you stamped and stamped again. But I just find it's a bit quicker. And it's got that sort of rustic feel to it. I'll do it with the Night of Navy and we'll see how it looks. See if it's more defined. Yes, that's true. Ooh. Anyway, I like to give things a go. It's like got a bit of a messy sort of technique to it, but anyway, it's sort of like, yeah, anyway, something different. We like to give different a go. We'll see what it looks like stuck down. Yeah, that would look good, actually. That's true. I've seen people stamp and stamp again with this one, and it looks amazing. Oh, I see what you mean now. I can see the comments now. So, yes, you can get it as a bundle June 1st, just the stamp set or just the thinlits. You can get them individually. You don't have to buy that big starter kit bundle. But the starter kit bundle gives you a lot of like extra freebies. So I think that's why they did it. What is with my sticking down today? I'm not putting enough glue on. Okay, that's a bit better. TYG, there you go. How's that, everyone? I hope everyone was crafting away along with me. I noticed that people like crafting while I'm doing my video. So, yeah, I'm glad I had a bit of a play with the inside. I'm not sure I'm completely sold on that technique, but I'm happy I gave it a go. And thank you for putting up with this awful lighting in here. So bad. I'm going to flip you around. So, look at me. I'm like, how do I flip this? Ooh, I think I might have got it. I think it's going to be positioned at the wrong spot though. We shall soon find out. Oh no, it should be all right. It's like, oh, there's Kylie's middle section. I better not use that word. There could be kitties around. So let me flip so that you can see this front on. Flip, there we go. Sorry if that makes anyone dizzy. Oh, I'm like leaning over the top of my camera. I'm on the other side now. Yeah, I like the inside. So for international take cards, is there special postage? You're going to laugh at this, Sarah. I said to someone messaged me and they said, how much do I have to pay for postage to send a card? And I said, I'm not the post office, but I'm sure if you went there, they could tell you. I know, I'm very mean. And sometimes I'm very mean to my girls too. They'll ask me a question, I'll go, have you Googled it? Have you looked it up? Thank you, Randy. Prepare to slap me down, Sarah. Just go, whatever. But I'm sure there's Americans here that can help you. I have no idea of American postage. I do have some idea of Australian postage, but I probably would never say anything because knowing me, the moment that I say something, they probably have it over 20 millimeters or it's too heavy. And then they're like, you told me it was this much. And it is best for you to do your own research, then I can't be held accountable. I'll have an asterisk at the end of the page. I will not be held accountable for any wrong information that I do say. Yes, there is international postage. Yes. I noticed that there's a similar stamp that keeps coming through, and that one seems to be the regular one that keeps coming up from America. But I don't know why there's an additional amount, because I've seen some with just that. But anyway, hopefully that helps. Yeah, from Australia, but Sarah's from America, so I have no clue. I'm sorry, Sarah. Google it, Sarah. Google is your best friend. So here's our card that we made together today. Oh, this lighting is killing me. Ah! This is the joy of trying something new and positioning yourself completely right in front of the blind. And literally there's like light shining through. I'll go over here. Is it a bit better over this side? Yeah, that's a bit better. So yes, thank you very much for making that with me. I'm very happy with this card. I think it's come up very nice. So yes, thank you very much for joining me. And if you have any questions, let me know. It's actually the copper foil. Sorry, I should have mentioned that. And I'm drinking out of my copper cup. Thanks to Bruno. Bruno bought me this from Kmart, our favourite store. There's my copper. Yes. Make sure you get your foil. And make sure when you get your foil, you undo your foil and you start cutting it. And it doesn't stay in your cupboard. Change your light globes to LED daylight. That's a good idea, Lisa. Thank you. Good night, Sarah. Sorry I was cruel to you. I'm so mean sometimes. Even my girls say that in my team. They're like, ugh. I'm like a mother that's trying to teach their children to fly. Off you go. You go do that research. You go be a big girl. It helps people to learn. If I tell them everything, we won't learn, right? So have a wonderful day. I hope you get to craft this week. I have got a massive, massive week and I really need to go and do some creating. I have the Thailand blog hop tomorrow. I have the Aim for Alaska, my training program. We have a hop tomorrow, the next day. Then we have the Be Inspired blog hop. And I also am announcing our top 10 international highlight winners. So if you were part of the international highlights, or if you want to be, please let me know. Turn off your overhead light to stop shadows as it's behind you. Yes, thank you. However, when I turn off that light, anyway, I've got to work out lighting. That's all it comes down to. I need to work out lighting. That is on my to-do list. Don't expect, what is it? Progress, not perfection. I'm here, but it will not be perfect. Oh, Leanne, you just missed out. You can watch the replay. Yes, I think the LEDs will be great. If I can get an LED light in here, that might help. Bruno can be on that job. He can help me out getting my setup right. I think I know what to do, actually. I have an idea of what to do. It always ends up working out in the end. See you, Megan. Thanks for joining. And yes, check out my blog, paper shares, ribbon shares, all of those things are happening at the moment, so I'll put those links up. The ribbon shares have gone absolutely mental, and the paper shares, I'm going to be loving chopping for days. Thousands of dollars of paper is going to be sent to you all. It's pretty full on. It's great. So thank you all for your support, and please share this video. If you are watching me on YouTube, which I will upload later, then make sure you subscribe somewhere here or here. I'll go in the middle. Ready? Subscribe or watch my previous videos here or here. And thank you very much for your support. Please share with anyone that you think will enjoy it, watching my videos. And have a wonderful, wonderful week. Happy stamping, everyone. Bye.